I'm going to talk about how to make your life more awesome with CSS3 media queries. So it's an overwhelming joy. CSS3 media queries make it super easy to design and develop resolution-independent sites and applications using one code base. So the joy is you can have one HTML page, one CSS file, but you can target Android, you can target someone's iPhone, a desktop computer, and combine that with the power of JavaScript, and you will be so awesome that the very earth you walk upon will rumble and shake. People who were mean to you in high school will come up to you bearing gifts, and kittens will appear wherever you walk. No pressure. I'm Charlie Gleason. I'm a design graduate who's doing computer science in an attempt to prove that there is such a thing as a hybrid designer-developer and that a hex deck can last forever. So if you have any questions, come and see me. So what are they? In a sentence, CSS3 media queries are a simple declaration in your CSS that allow you to use different styles to appropriately cater for the device accessing the page. Media queries have existed as part of the good old-fashioned HTML4 and CSS2, allowing you to change media for different types, but this extends it to the width and height of devices, and that is where the magic comes from. What that means is that we can have a set of styles for a screen that's super tiny like an iPhone or really enormous. So no longer will you have to zoom in on an address on your iPhone when you're running late to the club or when you need to have some super great parallax animation. So it's all on one size, which is great because it would take ages otherwise, and you are a busy, fabulous person who should be sipping margaritas on a beach while rose petals fall on you from above. The benefits are simple: less code on more devices. The magic of using CSS3 media queries is that you can define how each device displays the content. Also, because older browsers will ignore them, you can build an IE6 friendly layout and override it with your other sizes. Or use a jQuery media queries plugin, which adds supports to IE. So shiv that, Microsoft. I have so many jokes, get ready, it's endless. Working with project managers, designers and developers alike, I often get asked how I get my hair to look like this and where CSS media queries should come into the life cycle of a project, and I believe the earlier the better. I generally focus on a desktop-friendly design, and then once it's ready, roll it out. Generally in this credit-crunching emotional rollercoaster ride of a global economy, you'll want to keep the same look and feel but make it accessible across everything. So I'll run through some quick examples of some sites that I've built using CSS3 media queries. This is Melbourne-based band, the Vaudeville Smash, and you'll see this little bird fly around, and we've got, oh no, what have I done? Oh look, there he is. There's no time. Cool, so you'll see these little bird flies around, we've got it sitting there, and then when you pull it in, it resizes to match the device. Similarly, my portfolio, which has my big stupid face on it, will, when you pull it in, wow, so that's great. So all of this is done using something called Less Framework 4. I think it's really great, lessframework4.com. I highly recommend you check it out as I pull things over to the side. It's really great, it's well worth looking at, and it has all of that built in. To really quickly show a code sample, this is what it looks like. We've got a HTML page here with a head, got our body, we've got header and footer and stuff. Can I click this on the fly? And you see we've got our body tag, everything's pretty standard, and then you just override. It's that simple. It's like a knife commercial. So, I digress. So on mobile testing, the best thing about this is you don't need to go out and buy 100 billion mobiles. iOS has the iOS simulator, Android SDK has some awesome stuff. You can find Nokia, I think every major mobile browser is ready to go. So the joy is there. So save your pennies, friends, because that Vivienne Westwood caftan from the Gold label is not going to pay for itself. And that, friends, is what I know. Thanks so much to everyone for putting this together. And also, I should say this is lovingly typeset in Lato from the Google Web Fonts font face party. Thank you very much.